Hello, I'm Francoise Nicoloff, a French-Australian clinical psychologist for over 40 years now, and your host for this all-new show, the Conscious Ear podcast. So let's talk about auditory processing disorder. Auditory processing disorder, known also as APD, is the inability for the brain to give meaning to sounds. This brings a lot of misunderstanding because the brain doesn't get what the ear hears. And that leads also to some consequences, which in terms of speech, communication, learning, and emotional regulation. So when we don't understand, it's like we are a foreigner in our own country. We don't understand even our mother tongue. So it makes things very hard. And it can lead to frustration. It can lead to frustration not only from the person who experienced the APD, but also from the parent, from the teacher, from the boss at work, or from the partner if that person is in a relationship. So it's quite difficult to manage auditory processing disorder because it's not always on. It's not consistent. There are good days and bad days. It's also linked to learning difficulties. How can you read and write and spell if your brain is not hearing the words properly? In terms of communication, how can you communicate with people? How can you hear what they say to you? And the consequences of that, again, is frustration, irritation, and a tendency to withdraw from social interaction, and often huge meltdowns. So not being able to understand what the teacher, the parents, the boss, the partner say increase anxiety, increases stress, and also decrease self-confidence and self-esteem, and the person withdraw and doesn't want to be seen or to be heard anymore, or cannot be heard anymore because they don't understand what's going on. They are foreigners in their own country, remember that. So it's difficult for someone who is suffering from APD to be able to function in our society. But at the same time, it's not a fate. And there is some solution to this miserable condition because often people have a miserable life when they don't understand what's going on around them. So the Tomatis method, which is a neurosensory training program, can help to overcome those difficulties. With sophisticated equipment from the comfort of your home, you and your child can help the brain to finally get it. Seeing your child being happier and more relaxed, finally understanding what you say and wanting to read and learn will make a big difference in your life as a parent or as a partner. This is once again Francoise Nicoloff, your guide to wellness and better life. Talk to you soon.